especially when there's not really a lot of options out there for systems like the PS3 and the Xbox 360. So it's nice for them to be able to have a kart racer to call, their own. With PS3 actually coming out with Mod Nation Racers here pretty soon. It's very unfortunate that there was little to no promotion of this game at all by the Sega publishers themselves. Sumo really did all they could in order to bring as much excitement to this game as they could, and that wasn't really a lot that they could do. All the sales, I would basically say, for that game was by people who had read about it on the internet, which is really unfortunate because I don't think that I've seen any television commercials for that game, and it's a really good game to help promote it. It's to be able to say, we are Sega, and this is a game that helps promote us as Sega. We have a whole bunch of good characters, a lot of good music, and a lot of good series that deserve attention. But when it gets next to no promotion, it's just saddening. Makes me hope though that this upcoming E3, which is about less than a month away at the current time of this recording, which is let's see what day it is, 25th, and E3 comes at the 15th. Hopefully Sega can be able to announce some good games and some good projects that are going to be coming up soon in order to help revitalize the company. But sadly, I highly doubt it. Mainly because of who's currently in charge of Sega. I mean, all the Sonic fans know exactly what's wrong with Sega because they've seen, how Sonic's been treated. As basically like this horror of trying to grasp as much as the old fans' memories as they can. And it's really unfortunate that Sonic's become, basically like the pretty girl at high school who didn't really learn a lot about self-confidence and just hoard herself out now because she doesn't really have any self-respect left. It's just sad that this is what it's become for Sega. And I don't really blame games like Shenmue for downtrodden the company, even though the cost of it probably didn't help much. Shenmue is an amazing game, but it's probably a financial, not just probably, it is a financial nightmare of how much it costs, and I really highly doubt that we'll ever see Shenmue 3. As much as it pains me to say so, I don't think we'll ever see Ryo Hazuki's conclusion. It's just amazing how much I just don't care anymore. But playing a game like this, SEGAGAGA is reminding you, remember the passions that not only the fans had, also the developers had for this gaming company, of what Sega meant to them. And Sega meant of a different kind of attitude that Nintendo was doing. And I don't mean like the street cred attitude that they were trying to market it Sonic back in the 90s, more so of, hey, we're Sega, we're different than Nintendo, we're different than Sony, and we're trying to bring you a good product that has a different style and a different feel, a funky feel, as it were, to the gaming styles in the gaming industry. And I think a lot of people miss that with Sega, of being able to say that, I am a Sega fan. It's kind of, you almost get like the Chicago Cubs syndrome when it comes to Sega. It's like, yeah, you hope they'll do it this year, but they're probably not. Here comes to the final boss. The Saturn. Saturn was a good system for some games. Other games, not so much. Like Bug wasn't really a good game. But it's just amazing what they were able to do with such a thrown-together system. It really is the hardcore 2D gamer's dream machine, the Saturn. And it's interesting how the Dreamcast became, the 2D fighter's dream machine. Or just the fighter's dream machine with like things like Soul Calibur, Dead or Alive 2, King of Fighters, Street Fighter. Well, That's it. That's it for Let's Play R-720 special stage. Thank you for joining me.
The hour for which people have been waiting for centuries.